Hi, all you amazing beings of love and light. I'm just sitting in my car waiting for my daughter. She's in an appointment. And I just feel inspired to share my happiness with you, my rampage of appreciation that I've just been rhyming off with myself about how epic my life is, how much I love myself. And it's so fun to play in this. So I hope you'll just participate if it feels good. It is so fun to do this, and I invite you all to try it. So I am enamored and thrilled and just absolutely in love with my life. I love every single detail of every single thing that I've created. I own and recognize and understand that it's all my creation, that it's all beautiful in its beingness, and even things that I can't quite understand or maybe aren't even my preference in this moment, I know are beautiful and amazing and becoming, and opportunities for so much expansion within me. And I sit in this place today, especially 2 years after I met, or 2 years since I met Frank. But even more than that, 2 years since I really met me, 2 years and 2 months since I really sunk into the beingness of me and really decided to love myself so full, to be like intoxicatingly, deliriously enamored with me and just make that my top priority. And it's in just this little moment of just having this last little bit of time with myself that I'm elated. I'm just so giddy about me. And it's this interesting thing because it's not like I go, oh yeah, this is just about loving myself. And yeah, I just love all the parts of me, even those things I don't really like. No, this is about this feeling of just really being at home in myself and of knowing that this me is just this me that is what I put out to the world. It's the vehicle that I'm traveling in this amazing journey with, but it really isn't me. And so when I talk about the love that I feel for myself, it's the knowing that at the basis of my being, I am love, that I am source expressing through this medium, through this avatar, through this character that I've chosen. And so I want to play with that. I want to be that in the fullest way. And I want to see the love that I am. And so I feel this infusion of love that's me. And so I'm so appreciative that I've come to understand this epic love relationship that I have with myself and really play with it and be out loud with it and sink into it and stand as in the clarity of my example to my children, to my daughters, of what's possible. When you just put yourself first in the sense of, like when we're on an airplane and they say you need to take the oxygen mask to yourself before you give it to someone else. That's what this is like. This is like I am full, so that then when I enter into all of my other relationships, my own stuff, my own needs, my own things don't have to get in the way. And it doesn't mean that relationships then become boring. No, because of course we don't get into that high-flying aligned place. It's not a place we're looking for where you get there like at a college degree and it's forever yours. This is an ongoing process of becoming. So there's the constant reflections that I get back from all those people that I'm in relationship with. But at least I know that I'm in the purest state that I'm capable of, and then I use that feedback so that I can then move further and move more into that. So I am so just delighted with me and so enamored with just listening to myself, just sinking into the listening 2 and a bit years ago and knowing that, you know what, this doesn't feel good. This is not the place that I'm supposed to be. And then I know that there's so much more for me in my life, so many more things that are calling to me, so many things that want to be lived through me, that I have these big visions of how I want my life to look and what I want it to play like. And so I'm going to reach for those, and I don't have to know how I'm going to get there, even what it's going to look like, but I'm just going to reach and I'm just going to trust. And I love that idea that living on the leading edge is that it's only the edge until you get to where the darkness ends, and then more reveals itself to you. So you're always kind of in that place of reaching and trust and reaching and trust. It's so cool. And I love me, and I love my inner being for having my back, and I love my inner being for knowing where I stand in relationship to everything I want. And I love her so for just being so enamored with me, for just wrapping her entire beingness around me, filling every nook and cranny of the physicality of me and the nuanced me and the energetic me, and just merging with that energy and flowing in that source. And just sinking into it and just delighting in it and just loving it. It's so, so, so fun. And every time I feel the sun on my face during this time of year, it just reminds me of my epicness, that I always have source here with me, that I always have that presence, and that I get to decide if I want to tune in or tap into it. And I've been playing with this idea of just always being in the vicinity of the whisper, that I don't have to be 100% in alignment. I mean, I don't even know if that's, well, it's not achievable or desirable, because it's the contrasting moments that help increase our expansion, though I want to have some say in the contrast and how it shows up. But also, I want to trust in the process, and I want to always stay open enough to hear the call back to myself. So that's what I want to leave you with. I would love to hear your rampages. I would love to hear how you love yourself full, what you think of this concept, what you think of this idea, and how that's working for you. And we're going to start to explore that more and more. So let's just have fun with it, play with it, go outside, do something that really excites you and lights you up, and feel that moment of sinking into knowing your epicness. Take care. Bye.